should Paul George re-up his deal with the Thunder?
It depends on the situation. I want to say yes. And the reason why I want to say yes, I like him and Russell. I like him and Russell Westbrook together a lot. Look at Paul in the playoff. He looked awesome to me. They couldn't beat them young Jazz, but he did look good. Put up almost 25 points a game. And if you asked me at the beginning of the year, I said, oh, yeah, Paul going to the Lakers. But right now, I'm not too sure.
Okay. I agree with you. I keep hearing this LA thing. Paul's going home. Paul's going home. What is the big deal about the Lakers, man? No disrespect. I said it before. Brandon Ingram, good piece. Lonzo, good piece. Kyle Kuzma, good piece. Oh, Magic's in time. Showtime. This isn't Magic Johnson actually playing. Stop giving this guy so much credit. This is the same Magic Johnson who every time on NBA Sunday Countdown, my man Steph Curry, my man Kyrie Irving, he jumps from bandwagon to bandwagon. He still has to prove himself in LA. Not as a player, but in management, in operations. He needs to prove himself. LA might not be in the playoffs next year or the year after that. This is a 3 to 4 year process where they actually make the playoffs, even with Paul George. Not saying Paul should re-sign with the Thunder, but he should open up his options.
He should open up his option, but one thing on the Lakers thing I got to say, I think the Lakers are going to be in the playoffs
next year. In the stacked West?
Magic is going to get some bodies there.
You believe in it?
I believe in it. Magic is going to get some bodies there. And if when they get them bodies there with their young roster and Luke Walton don't take them to the playoff, Luke Walton's getting fired. But I hate to say it, but
like that?
Yeah, Lakers going to the playoff next year. Magic came in and he's treating them like how he did when he was with the Dodgers. They're gonna win. Okay. But I like Paul never had a real point guard like Russ. And I think Paul and Westbrook look good together. You know, the regular season, we saw the little bumps and bruises here and there. But if you look at it, he started off pretty good, had to find out his role. And another thing on that is, I think OKC could use some stronger coaching. With strong vets that they got, you need a strong coach there.
I feel like OKC could use a bench. I'll tell you that. Talk about a team with one of the thinnest benches in the league. How about putting a bench around your 3-star players? And this playoff George, playoff P, is that what it's called? Playoff P. Where was playoff P in the closeout games? I got to just not put it all on Russell Westbrook. We have to look at that. But I'll say this. It's not going to work out with the Thunder. And we're going to get to Carmelo Anthony literally in a minute. It's not going to work out with the Thunder. Paul George needs to go to the Sixers. Go back to the Eastern Conference. Go play with Joel Embiid. Go play with Ben Simmons, who's a true passing point guard first, who hopefully develops his jump shot. Maybe we'll see some of that tonight, right? Hopefully. But he could go over there. He could be a scorer. He could be a great defender. He can go to an unselfish team. He can go to a team that actually has guys who could shoot the three-pointer off the bench. Yeah, taking shots at the Thunder.
I can see that.
And he could be that veteran and play with a young core of guys who potentially could be superstars. The Lakers, they have a lot of good young pieces, but we don't know any of them are going to be stars, superstars. We know in Philly what we're going to get out of those young guys. And you bring a playoff P or Paul George or PG-13, I like that one the best. You bring him in Philly. Wow, this could be a championship-winning team. In the East, you know this team has time to actually – they have time to develop in the East. This team could win. They're pretty good this year. You know the Raptors aren't going to do anything.
No.
The Celtics are going to be there. LeBron's future, it's any, mini, miny, mo, depending on how he feels and how he manipulates the market in the NBA. I think Paul George needs to go to the Sixers.